After Ford's GoFundMe raises $700K, Juanita humiliates Kavanaugh's accuser. The various GoFundMe accounts established for Christine Blasey Ford have now surpassed $700,000 in contributions. But just as Brett Kavanaugh's accuser was jumping for joy over her newfound fortune, Juanita Broaddrick came out of nowhere and completely humiliated her. You're going to love this. Ever since Palo Alto University professor Christine Blasey Ford revealed herself as the woman accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of attempted rape at a drunken high school party more than 3.5 decades ago, she has received an outpouring of support from members of the public who don't seem to care that she cannot provide even a shred of evidence to substantiate her claims. Perhaps the best, most tangible, example of this support is the amount of money Ford has been able to drum up via various GoFundMe campaigns started in her name. More than $700,000 has been donated to Dr. Christine Blasey Ford through a number of GoFundMe campaigns set up on her behalf. At least 2 GoFundMe sites associated with Ford's name were set up earlier this month to help support Ford as she traveled to Washington, D.C. to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee about her accusations of sexual assault by Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has denied all of the allegations. Source: ABC News. But another woman who came forward to accuse a prominent Democrat of rape hasn't received the same level of support. In 1999, as Bill Clinton was being impeached for committing perjury about his sexual affair with a White House intern, Juanita Broaddrick came forward with accusations that Clinton had raped her in Arkansas in 1978 when he was the state's attorney general. She claimed that Clinton repeatedly bit her lip in the rape and, as he left, told her, "You better put some ice on that." Broaddrick's case has been used to illustrate the alarming double standard at play when it comes to Ford's accusations. Indeed, many have been skeptical of Ford's account of her alleged rape. She has absolutely no evidence whatsoever to corroborate her claims. Moreover, all the people whom she has identified as witnesses to the alleged attack have strongly denied that the rape attempt ever happened. We need to look no further than Juanita Broaddrick to confirm that this has been a political charade from the very beginning. The Democrats never cared what happened to Broaddrick, even though she had irrefutable proof of her attack. In fact, she was ostracized and threatened, most notably by her attacker's wife, Hillary Clinton. So were Bill Clinton's other accusers. However, with Christine Blasey Ford, it's a completely different story. She hasn't even a shred of proof that Judge Brett Kavanaugh attempted to rape her during a drunken high school party 36 years ago. She is drawing on no more than a repressed memory, and a shoddy one at that, as she cannot recall fundamental details like where and when the party took place. Still, she's getting rich off of her allegations. The double standard surrounding Ford and Broaddrick was enough to inspire a GoFundMe account set up in the Clinton accuser's name by a third-party supporter of hers. However, she has responded to the gesture in a way that shows where her true motivations lie. As much as I appreciate the gesture, please do not donate to any GoFundMe or related fundraisers in my name, Broaddrick stated on Tuesday. These are unofficial and unauthorized. I will not be taking donations now or ever. If you'd like to support me, you may buy a copy of my book or donate to your local sexual abuse nonprofit charity. Thank you for your continued support. As Mad World News noted earlier, Christine Blasey Ford stands to gain quite a bit financially from making her claims against Brett Kavanaugh. In fact, she will almost certainly walk away from this ordeal a millionaire, thanks to the various GoFundMe accounts started in her name and the inevitable book deal coming her way. Juanita Broaddrick, on the other hand, gained nothing when she revealed that Bill Clinton had raped her. She came forward on principle. Years later, it is that same principle which drives Broaddrick forward. It was never about money or notoriety, it was always about doing the right thing. That much was proven by her refusal to accept monetary donations via GoFundMe. Will Christine Blasey Ford do the same? Don't hold your breath.